I did want to talk about authenticity because it's like this buzzword, like you can be authentic, be yourself, but what does it mean? What are the consequences? And is it really how the word works?
We hear all sorts of buzzwords, don't we? Bring your whole self to work, be, you know, who you are and all that. There's a lovely quote from Adam Grant saying, nobody wants to see who you really are all the time at work, you know. We do have different personas that go with our different roles. That doesn't mean we're inauthentic.
Yeah.
For me, authenticity is feeling comfortable in your own skin.
Very nice.
But at the same time, being cognizant of your environment and deciding what's the appropriate behaviour in that environment. You know, we wouldn't expect a child to kind of run around the classroom and so on. That doesn't mean they're inauthentic. It means they're kind of complying with the norms. That, you know, whereas other times we want children to run around and be screaming and so on. But I don't think that's any different. I think sometimes these words are kind of hooked onto, and then they become a kind of something people point to as almost as an excuse. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, it's you take it or leave it. That's me. You have to accept that. Yeah, isn't it that kind of situation when it can be?
And that's fine, but you have to then also say, is that limiting me? Exactly. Or is it getting me what I want? And if it's not, is that really you?
Yeah.
I mean, Sandy Pentland has done some brilliant research about honest signals, and what he talks about is, you know, we've kind of evolved to be able to unconsciously read whether the way someone is reacting is natural, is honest. But we can also learn to do that, which sounds like a bit of a contradiction, but what the research would seem to say is, you know, that's how we evolve, that's how we get better at understanding a situation, at reading others, which is what evolutionary neuroscientists think we developed a big brain for, to be able to do that. So I guess for me, authenticity is knowing yourself, knowing what you want, what your purpose is, and then being able to adapt your behaviour to do that in an honest way.
I have a quote on that one from your book. I really like that one. Invest in understanding yourself and what's important to you. Where to draw a line, which challenges to fight and which to let go. I think that was very powerful, because choose your battles in the language of parenting, for example, because I'm at this stage now. But I felt this was really powerful, because when I was thinking about authenticity, I was thinking about it, be authentic in disguise, because it's not about faking, it's not about masking, but it's about adapting, understanding the environment. So I think there's a lot of self and others awareness, which I agree with that it's a skill that's important.
That ability to be able to read the room, if you like, or read the reaction of others. And I think often what happens is we get this uncomfortable kind of feeling, but we don't give ourselves time. And time is a couple of seconds to think, why am I feeling uncomfortable? What is the signal I'm seeing from the other person that's creating that message in my kind of much more kind of clever unconscious mind that something isn't kind of quite right here. And giving ourselves those few seconds can make all the difference, tuning into those physiological signals. You know, a lot of the work, our own personal training in my consultancy that we're doing at the moment is around that embodiment, how to slow yourself up enough to notice some of those physical kind of signals.